Oh, yeah!
Okay!
Gotta finish my drink!
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, quaffing the bar's spirits, buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Rani will recount a certain tale. You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met. Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Rani inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It's my turn.
Done.
I got it. Simple.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, you came to Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills. Clad in full armor, the guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue. He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that only worthless adventurers leave their equipment. Your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. The guildmaster directs you to Morgan's magic item shop. The magician is... To be deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment. You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch. Well, there is no objects repair which does not fall under her purview. From ornate...
Welcome. What would you like?
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals, and to purchase magic items. Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy. Once again, the Guildmaster Samuel Joseph, with your equipment now in tip-top condition, you request to join the guild. What will you do? Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in... To prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland. A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination. Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple, some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
Outstanding! It's my turn.
You have made your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who, for you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they...
I got it. Simple. Oh, yes. Voila!
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
It's my turn. Simple. Let's see. Done. Oh my. Filthy lucre. yes. Simple.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish. As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
I got it. Oh, yeah.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention. You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the guildmaster.
Welcome. What would you like? Which one do you want?
You return to the guild to report your quest. However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to Canaan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at... As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new. The adventurer pledges their allegiance to you as any adventurers you resurrect will wait. You can now fill out your party with the... Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your if you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back.
Oh, yeah!
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the guildmaster. After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the guild. You may now get cooperation from guild members. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests, because many adventurers are occupied with the dragon. The king and his retinue left to find the dragon's crown, and are missing. Many guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you... It's a request from this country's prime minister. The quests, you wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle.
You have a request.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details. Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and the Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief, your job is to track down Tomit and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tomit. He is well known and is based out of the old cap. You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old camp. These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Done.
You find the bandit Tomit in a hideout amid the ruins. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranni asks, "Are you Tomit, the bandit legend?" Beaming, when you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I." When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
Done. Yes.
Pinned down Tommy, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you. You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room. You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle.
Welcome. What would you like?
You stand before... Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves to defeat a dragon. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of compassion. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount...
May they rest in peace.
All right.
Oh, yeah!
Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. This time, the man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's... The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guard. What will you do? You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves. As you sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the cup. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere. The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory. Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants... You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
You're back. You have a request.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. Done.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Let's see. Simple. It's my turn. Oh, crap.
Come at me.
Yes. Voila!
They're here.
As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
Let's see. Done.
They're here.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care.
Welcome. What would you like? Which one do you want?
All right.
Okay.
You came to Hydeland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit. What? Your test? To prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
Welcome to my... What would you like?
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Get him!
Yes.
I got it!
Oh, yeah.
No, I can do that.
It's my turn.
Simple.
Enemies!
It is almost as if this region has regressed to primeval times, an era when reptiles ruled the world.
Well, what would you like? Which one do you want?
Go back.
You took your antics too far, and the guards incarcerated you. After a lengthy lecture, this underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
It's my turn. I got Filthy lucre. Outstanding. It's my turn. Simple.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door. Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be he says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone. But when you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. Simple. Oh, I can do that. Filthy lucre. I got it. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. Simple.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
It's my
Outstanding.
filthy Luca.
Enemies?
I got it. Simple.
Here. Mendo.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's. You bring back the bones of the magician. You found Lucane.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones, and as you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You nervously hand the monk the allow this quench, lead, and awake. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the Lucane, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details.
Well, what would you like? Which one do you want?
The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? Lucane says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launch. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of three. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be.
Oh, which one?
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild.
You're back. You have a request.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you.